What is up guys, Mr. Engineer09 here today. Today I'll be showing you something a little bit different for engineering. So, today I'll be showing you how to do a special braid. Now this is for someone that I can't really say who, but I rather say for everyone, because this type of thing I'm going to do today is going to be a bit universal for most things, which I'll show you. So you can see I've got two paracord cables here, and we are going to do a special type of braid, and this is a little whip cracker. So that is the reason I've brought this miniature whip I've made, inspired from another channel. So you can see I have learnt this type of braiding. It is circular and only requires 2 wires. Now it may look like 4 or 5 or even 3, but 3 braiding is usually flat. You can see here there is red and blue. Now I did red and blue because it looked nice and I'd probably have a better way of seeing where I was going. So today we're going to be trying that. Now this bigger one, that's a bit of a different story because it's just this but doing it over it, and that's probably not how I was supposed to make it, but you know, it still works. So today we're going to have an example of that on an iPhone charger, or not even say iPhone, just any phone charger that is somewhat round. So you can see this I have to have clamped to the table in way, so more likely to have the end facing you. So that will be facing that way, which is the start of the cable. And you can see if I somehow, without keep dropping the bloody cable, I can lightly put this water bottle on. Now you can see here, it is all done. I've got my paracord roll here, so this has the inner piece as well. And I don't want to waste too much time, but I'll just tell you, it's got the inside piece. I recommend taking these out, but in my case you don't really need to if you want a thicker charger, because mine are still attached to the paracord roll like the red one. It won't be really necessary. First off, you need a cross. Now because you need long lengths, it's better off to have a certain length, and they should both be the exact length. Now before I do that, I'll just show you, these are near same length, just crossing them around. And once I cross this like that, then you start just by, see the blue one. Now my camera is currently low battery, and I will switch to a new battery right now, and I'm back. So you can see I've switched the camera to manual focus, so it will not be focused on my hands, it will constantly be focused on these. Now before, I want to show you just how to do the braid. It will be a bit difficult, so I recommend starting with the cross one that way, staying up. Now I may even need to cut these, but it won't be necessary for only one time, because I'll time lapse doing the whole charger if it turns out well. So you can see the cross up. Now the up ones are the ones you're aiming for to use all the time. First you take the one on top of the blue wire, or the secondary wire, you bring it around through the middle of the other ones, and then you can see you've got a bit of this weird pattern going on already. So now you see that is the new top one, that if you do this around, it'll be the same direction as this. So because that is going that direction, now you want the other one to go that direction. So I will slightly, you can see this is the bottom one for that side, I'll just lightly grab this one and put it through this part, and then tighten them. So you can see, you can already see like a bit of a pattern here, where one down, that one there, that one there. It's a bit of like a staircase. And then you can see this one, because there's 2 reds going that way, the blue one you grab again as it's the top side, and then through here. So now you can sort of notice a pattern. Just focus a little bit more. Now the pattern is started, so you can continue this as many times as you want. Like if I grab this red one here and then just bring it through here. Now whoever is watching this, if you need a better explanation, I can actually give it to you. And then you sew on, keep going. Now once you do this, you will have that unique pattern that you get from this type of thing, and it is a bit hard with this thick part because you can see there is a wire inside of it. Now the wire inside of it will make it a bit thicker, so you may need to be aware of that. And I'll do a time lapse of the thing once this video ends. So as you can see here, the cable, you can see the paracord. When you usually braid it, it does not start anywhere because it starts on itself, which sounds a bit weird, but in a different way, it starts on itself, which means there is no thread at the end. And I've currently done this much of a time lapse, and because of this guy here, I have ran out of paracord on one wire, so braiding this will turn into a different pattern, which I cannot do around this, but I can figure something out. If I do, then it should be ending well. That is how you do this type of braid. Now, please tell me if you need any more video on how to do this fancy braid, because this braid is a bit difficult to learn first try. Now, I recommend just keep replaying the video. You may actually get it. I don't think I did the best tutorial on this, but I try to give you the best experience, because I'm not as experienced for this stuff, but I want to teach people some more things. So thank you for watching. Now consider subscribing if you like. If you don't want, then see ya.